Hey. I was thinking. So you know what that means. It means I have to come on here and share my thoughts with you. But first, before I do that, I want to make sure that everybody understands and know who Andrea is. I have a lot of new friendships, connections, and followers. So I want to make sure people know who it is that they're connected to. I am a speaker, a transformational coach, and an author of 2 books, soon to be 4. I love ginger and I love thinking. So, what I was thinking about today is really not that deep, right? I really wanted to come on here because of this face. Can you see this? Do you see these eyebrows? I mean, seriously. As they said, I got beat today with my face, or my face got beat. I guess that's what the terminology is. But I actually spoke today at Nordstrom. And so Michi, who's at the Mac counter, he beat my face for me. And I tell you, I was like, oh, you're cute. Like you really gave me exactly what I wanted, some confidence, right? Because that's what they're selling over there at the Mac counter. But the good thing is that a couple of these colors on my eyes, I already have. So I can try to recreate. Now these eyebrows, I don't get to that. I don't spend enough time, but I'm thinking I need to do something because I thought I was real cute today. Now I'm real cute in this Minnie Mouse shirt. I could have put something better on, but nonetheless, I just wanted to come in here and share something with you because I had such a wonderful time today. First of all, I have to give a shout out to Dr. Yvonne Pointer, who recommended me to speak to them today, to speak to the employees. And the person who I spoke to at Nordstrom, they wanted me to talk to the employees because we're in the holiday season. Everybody's not merry, everybody's not bright, right? So she wanted me to give them some inspiration, some motivation to get them ready for the season. And I was thinking, like, that's really not what my topics are. You know, if you know me, then I'm all about caring, especially in the workplace, because I truly believe we're in a crisis and we have to do better. Like we have to care more. But I figure, you know what? I could share 5 tips on how to become merry and bright during the holiday season. And the first one is about caring because we need to care about others as we care about self. Because once we stop being about me, and look at the collective, the we, the world will be that much better. If we realize how connected we are, how interdependent we are of one another, it would be so much better. The second thing I talked about is building connections. I read a study that said only 92% of people, or no, only 8% of people have meaningful conversations with their neighbors. That's a lot of people that's not talking to their neighbors. But I'm thinking about that in the workplace. Like, do you talk to people in the workplace too? Because you spend a lot of time in the workplace, more time at work than you probably do with your own family. The third thing I talked about is spreading kindness. Like we all could do better than what we do. And I'm sure you know that when you do a random act of kindness, that you actually get the benefit from it, right? You're giving something to someone else, and yes, they benefit, but you benefit as well. It's like spraying perfume. You can't spray perfume on one person and not get it on yourself too. So that's a beautiful thing about kindness because it's going to come back. I also shared gratitude. I talked about practicing gratitude. That should have been the first thing that I talked about because it changes the whole energy. When you think about the things you're grateful for, the things you have appreciation for, and not focus on the things that you don't have, it just makes a whole different thing. It's a state of being, not a state of doing. It's not what someone has to do for you, but it's a state of who you are and the appreciation you have for something. So I talked about that. And the last thing that I talked about was legacy, because we all belong to a legacy. So what's your legacy? What is it that people say about you when you leave a room? Because your legacy, you're creating it every day. It is with every interaction that you have, every connection that you have. So what are people saying about you? Get intentional about what it is that you want your legacy to be. And so it was just wonderful to have that opportunity to speak to the people at Nordstrom's today. And they gave me a lovely, lovely gift basket. And I can't wait to dive in it. If you know me, then I'm all about beauty. whether it's from being someone who smells good, because I got a lot of perfume and like full size bottles of perfume, have a lot of samples of perfume. I have a lot of lipstick and all goodies in that bag. And so I'm so excited to dig into that and see. But it was just such a blessing to be able to share, to answer questions, to meet some new people and see some people that I had seen before and met. So yeah, it was just awesome. And I talked a little bit about my book. I shared information with my book. You know, honestly, my book, My Cancer Journey, The Beautiful Journey, Finding Purpose Through Cancer, that is a part of who I am. That is really what led me to be where I am in this world right now. And so it's hard for me not to be on a stage or in front of people in a room and not share my story and not remind people to check their boobs, men and women. Make sure that you're feeling your breast tissue and that you're not noticing anything differently. So I have to talk about that every time, just because it's not only who Andrea is, but it really is a pivotal part of my life when I went through that experience. But I just wanted to come on here and share that with you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I wish you the best for this week. And I will not, I say this every time, but I'm serious this time. It is not going to take as long as it did the last time for me to come back and do a video. I really just wanted to come on because I wanted to show my face. And really, I need to figure out something else to talk about, because I want to do another video with my face like this. All right, take care. Bye-bye.